NBA Youngboy is a crash out.
1, 2, 3. That's 6. Oh, I'm stupid as fuck. You flop with your ass. I ain't letting you slide. And they better not get it up. You old ass. You going in my antique closet, nigga. You thought you was gonna count me out too. You a hoe. Nah, I quit, obviously. On my daughter, I ain't gonna respond to none of them more. Tell them niggas with me, bitch ass nigga.
Lights up, mics up. Let's get these likes up. Hit that subscribe. Listen, I know I may be late to the party, but NBA Youngboy, one of the youngest and biggest rappers in this hip hop space. Somebody that packs out. He just got off tour not too long ago, and had that whole place jumping. He had kids from here to Tallahassee going crazy, slamming out these arenas and wherever else they was going. And I'm not a big NBA Youngboy music guy, but I do watch and report on urban issues and rap related things. And one thing I can say about NBA Youngboy, ever since I've been seeing this guy, he has been absolutely 100% a complete crash out for this, that, and the third. You don't want to play with him. You don't want to get him worked up. And I've seen different sides of him, but it seemed like most of the time, he's almost like Adrian Broner. When you get him worked up, he's crashing out. This time, we're going to learn in real time why a young boy is crashing out. I've seen him, and sometimes he's justified, gang. I'm going to be honest. That thing with Jay Prince, oh, yeah. I was 100% on Youngboy's side when Jay Prince went online after they crashed they crashed his house and they robbed NBA Youngboy's home when he wasn't there and took some keys off the wall to the cars. They didn't take the cars. They took the keys off the wall, right? Jay Prince gets involved, does a video where he's telling the whole world online that I got the keys. They were given to me in confidence. I recovered your keys. If you want your keys back, give me a call. Let's sit down. Let's have a face-to-face, a man-to-man. Before Youngboy even had a chance to respond, I'm sitting there like, what is that? What are you talking about? Why are you online? Why do you have his keys? Why are you showing his keys? And why do you expect him to hit you up? It's the weirdest shit ever. It almost was like extortion, right? It's like, I got your keys. I know who did it. If you want your keys back and you don't want it to happen again, get in touch with me. It was almost like a bullying type of thing. Well, Youngboy, I'm going to give him the credit. This time when he crashed out, he get that little growl and then he just started crashing out where he was justified. Because Jay Prince, way too old. He knows much better. That was 100% for clout. He was dead ass wrong. And me as a grown man that been around since Jay Prince been around, just around in the same goddamn era. I'm from the same one as him. Jay Prince, maybe he doesn't know that was wrong, or maybe he doesn't care. That is what, first of all, you're supposed to be an OG. You're not supposed to play this out in public. You're supposed to hit him up privately. If you want him to owe you a favor, or you wanted to, even if you wanted to intimidate him, I don't know what the purpose was. You do that in private, Jay Prince. You don't make a video. It make you look lame. And some people was like, yo, you gotta, Jay Prince is the boogeyman down here. You better respect what he said. End of the day, Boogeyman, you don't see him. You don't see Boogeyman online. You don't see Boogeymen don't make videos saying I got your keys. So when NBA Youngboy crashed, I said, bitch, they give me spare keys, nigga. I don't need the keys back. You should have called me in private. I was like, you right, Calvin. Go ahead, Calvin. Right? I was calling him Calvin from Daggone from the Dave Chappelle skit, the McDonald's Whack Arnold skit. Yeah, Calvin, get him. Calvin, you doing the right thing. Because at the end of the day, I had to get behind the Youngboy because it wasn't right. It wasn't a good way to move. Now, Youngboy, I've seen him crash out many times, but now we're here again. And I'm going to learn in real time with you why he crashing out on Carissa Saffold, right? Who is apparently Blueface's mom. So we got Blueface been a full mess since he got home. Remember how quiet it was when Blueface was locked away for a little bit? They had to sit him down for a little bit, some shit he did in Vegas. Well, Blueface came home and ain't been nothing but a full mess all over the place. And we gonna find out together why NBA Youngboy again is crashing out. I saw some videos. I saw about 3 videos. The mom just talking, NBA crashing out. It's just a lot going on. So we let's get to it, right? Blueface's mother, Carissa Saffold apologized to NBA Youngboy. This is on hotnewhiphop.com by Gabrielle Brosnan-Verez. Blueface's mom, Carissa Saffold, had assaulted NBA Youngboy's intelligence, which arrived amid YB's supposed diss to Blue online. Apparently, he got at Blueface over this, that, and the third. Let's find out. New rap beef is brewing on social media, although it's more of a reignition than a completely fresh debacle. It all seemed to start when NBA Youngboy dissed unknown rappers on Instagram, which fans have since linked to Future. Right now, he dissing Future gang. Just crash it out all over Twitter gang. I was sitting there like, how did Future get? What's going on with Future? Yeah, he crashing out, call him old, this, that, third. Your album flop. Yeah, he nutting up. But let me continue. It all seemed to start when NBA Youngboy dissed unknown rappers on Instagram, which fans have since linked to Future. But it also came amid some shots from Blueface, specifically from his mother, Carissa Saffold. I done said her name three different times, gang. Youngboy Access caught Saffold's remarks about Youngboy on Twitter, which she made during a live stream. NBA Youngboy a dumbass N-word or something, she expressed. No offense, Youngboy. I love you and your mama, but I'm just saying. No jumper, always in the middle of something, right? No jumper. If you say it, they gonna spray it, gang. They keep something popping. They keep drama going. Let me continue. No jumper caught the Baton Rouge rapper's response on Twitter, which was via an Instagram story clip. He called the California MC a dumbass and trolled Carissa, adding a claim that he was Blue's partner, Nevaeh, and that she covered up a tattoo of his name, right? It's a whole lot going on, right? Youngboy later apologized for the disses during a IG live stream with Offset, as called by Kirko on Twitter. Kino and Blacks on Twitter caught clips of Saffold apologizing as well during a live stream, explaining she didn't mean what she said. Quote, I used the wrong name, even his wife. I love her too, Blue's mother stated. That was horrible. I apologize, y'all. And I be mixing them up. I probably meant to say NLE Chopper, which would have been, it's more insulting that you meant the other guy that they apparently not doing well with, okay? Let me continue. Nevaeh was there and they talked about how she got a mention and how Carissa had called someone dumb, which she fought back against. Then he played the YB audio. So apparently, even after all that, right? Even after all that, it got heated all over again. Youngboy once again crashed out as he do. But bro has no filter. He has no chill. There is no, hold up, wait a minute. It's none of that. It's, oh, he said what? Hey, my phone. Nothing up. Let me continue, all right? So this one is about him apologizing, but then he retracted it. Offset tries to get NBA Youngboy to cool out. It feels like every so often, NBA Youngboy crashes out on the internet for one reason or another. Sometimes it's valid, other times it's not, and his latest felt like an explosion of resentment that he's built up for quite some time. He recently lashed out at Future and Carissa Saffold in two separate posts on social media. And when homeboy lash out, they go viral. Everybody knows it, so ain't no like under the radar type stuff. Let me continue. His issue with Carissa Saffold seemingly stemmed from when she called him dumb, something that he clearly took offense to, and she later apologized. With Future, he called out an unnamed rapper who was releasing new music last night. F all y'all N-words and all that bitch-ass N-word better not flop tonight, man, which would ultimately presume was about the Atlanta native, which he's talking about Future, allegedly. Ultimately, a phone call with Offset helped NBA Youngboy turn the other cheek and offer an apology to both of them. After NBA Youngboy wished Culture a happy birthday, I saw that, Offset advised him to refrain from allowing his emotions to get the best of him. It seemed like Atlanta trying to come together. It seems like Atlanta's stepping and they jumping in front of, because there's a lot of smoke going on down there. They kind of jumping in front of, like, you know, speeding bullets and trains and cars. They trying to keep the peace down there, gang. They trying really hard to keep that peace down there. Let me continue. Quote, on some G shit, I got to stop that emotional shit because I really let some other PS shit hurt me, and that's really what got me back on this bitch going off tripping, NBA Youngboy said. I have been doing great. Bitch, you right. Though I thank you for that, I apologize to you and I apologize to them too. It's all good. Oh, but wait a minute. Shortly after his public apology, NBA Youngboy doubled back on his disdainful Future, even tagging the rapper in his post. I'm telling you, you don't know. It go from here to there and it come right back around and you sit there trying to listen because you can't always understand. So you're trying to hear what he's saying. crashing out again, right back where we was. Let me finish. Quote, bitch, you flop with your bitch ass. I ain't letting you slide. F you, you old ass bitch, he continued, saying Future belongs in his antique closet. You thought you were gonna count me out too. Nigga, you a hoe. This is all to Future, gang. It's wild. I still don't know where they got. Somebody in the comments could tell me how we got here with Future and Youngboy. I don't know, but he crashing. He later expressed regret for allowing his emotions to get the best of him again. Nah, I quit. Offset on my daughter. I ain't going to respond to none of them bitch ass N-words no more. He said, you guys can help me out. I don't know what you called it. They have a term. There has to be a term for this. But I know his fans love it. They encourage it. They get in the comments, and whoever he's riding against, they going to go ride against him. I understand that. But it seemed like we got to get to the bottom of this term, because it's not like bipolar. I don't know if it's that or Tourette's. I don't know what it is, but it's like he crashed out, then he calmed down, then he crashed out again, then he calmed down. And it's like, it gotta be something. There's gotta be some term. There's gotta be some form of help that can intervene, because they say he's a nice guy. His neighbors, all of them white. When he was up in the mountains at that house, they said they love him up there. What do they call him? I think his name Cantrell, something like that. I think it's Cantrell. Love him up there. They say he's the nicest guy. They say he rides his four-wheelers and he don't bother nobody. So it's like, how we get from that? How we get from that to this? I don't understand, but it could be an intervention, and we could get him to like kind of just reset, right? Get him some sage or some Palo Santo like I need, right? Get him some like something to calm his nerves, and just, you know what I mean? Maybe a grass wall or a linen wall or something that he can rub. You know how they got that fuzzy carpet wall they had in Get Him to the Greek, where you just rub the wall and it just calms you down. Maybe he need a fuzzy wall or something, gang. I don't know, but it feel like Youngboy gonna have hypertension and high blood pressure at an age of like 32. He need to calm down, calm your nerves. You're gonna bust a gasket, young fella. All right, man. Listen, I don't have a dog in the fight because I don't know half the people he beefing with. Right? I know Blueface, I know Future, but all these other unknown rappers and dudes' moms and all, I don't know all that. So at the end of the day, I just say, put it like this: try to work on your emotions, man. Just work on like, just returning to the essence. Start thinking about, I'm gonna tell you what I do. It'll probably make things worse, but for a time, just go watch some of them YouTube videos about outer space, how massive it is, how far it takes you to get just to the next galaxy, just to get to the moon, how many days, how many years it take you to get to the next. When you start listening to how small you are, it puts things in perspective. You start realizing that the universe, it take you millions of years to just get to the end of the universe. You can't get there because it's expanding at all times. Listen to that kind of shit, it'll take your mind off of Earth. Gang, I'm gonna be honest. So, I mean, after a while, it gets kind of like, it starts freaking you out how small you are. But make yourself small. Don't stop thinking you're the biggest thing on Earth. Once you start to realize all this stuff is almost insignificant, because our lifetime is so short. The Earth span is so long. The Earth is billions of years. It's going to be here for billions of years. So you got to understand, this little bit of time is almost insignificant. So just calm down. Breathe, young fella. That's all I'm trying to say to you, man. Listen, I'm out of here, man. CLBMG. Head on over to black-yeti.com. They ship all over the continental U.S. Also, every Wednesday night, we go live on the What Show, even though we're on summer break right now. But tune in on the What Show when we come back. BTJ and Flares. I got a Patreon account. Head on over to Patreon. You can sign up for free to my Patreon. Just search Charles Brown. I'm right there. I also, every morning, Monday through Friday, I got the new morning show, where it's 6 weeks old at this point. But 8 a.m. or this, that, and the third morning show, I talk about different topics, different hip-hop things, and social events and urban stuff. We have a good time. So join the replay gang. If you can't make it at 8 a.m. in the morning, lock in with me, okay? Also, last but not least, we got an album called The What Project, me, TJ, and Flares. Tap in with that new video called Peanut Butter Tims. That's on my page. Get in the comments. Let me know what you think, okay? I'm out of here, man. I'm going to catch you on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine. Elevate your mind with high quality THC infused products. BlackYeti.com. black-yeti.com.
CLB.
Get my coat, get my sheepskin, grab my wallet, get my pocket knife, and get that hat right there. We out. Grab my pocket knife too. Let's go. When I first came to the city, niggas didn't believe me. I just wanted to join a team and throw assist pass easily. 6 man off the bench, alley-oop pass freely. Suit up for one game and hope a scout might see me. But nah, niggas is greedy, wasn't rocking with him. Unplugged the scoreboard, put a lock on the gym. Told me to power forward, point guard at the rim. And left me with no center and a ball full of phlegm. Not knowing that I'm a dog, a Rottweiler within, with the heart of a pit bull that don't bark for pretend. My bites cut deep, break the bone and the skin. With the level of hustlenomics you do not comprehend. So first I took a block down on the west side end, and then secured a spot with some goons and some kin. And then sent out some flyers, let the games begin. And in 6 months time, the city like that's him. Oh yeah, he the one that moved the hustle to the burbs. And yeah, he the one that knocked the hustlers off the curb. And yeah, he the one that set up shop without a word. And he the one that got it cracking, and all he did was rapping by the Hooters. I kept killers from being shooters. Put a mic in a thug's hand, now he loyal like Pats fans. Take a man off the streets past the needles and crack cans. Promise mama to keep him safe, then put some food in his face, and he'll kill for you. But I don't need him for that. Click like, click share, tell them bitches we back. Share the whole location, tell them niggas where we at. Cause we out here, we ain't the cheese, we the trap.